stay on with us. I would like to thank Ms. Veena Supadhyay as well as Dr. Ajay Dua for joining us on the broadcast, sharing their perspectives. We're shifting focus to the Russia-Ukraine war. We're now learning that a Russian drone attack overnight damaged a power facility near the southern Ukrainian city of Odesa, leaving more than 29,000 customers without electricity. This is according to the regional governor, Oleh Kiper. The hardest hit was the city of Chornomorsk, just outside Odessa, where residential houses and administrative buildings were also damaged. One person was reported injured, while critical infrastructure is operating on generators. Ukraine's largest private energy producer, DTEK, has said that 4 power facilities in the region were targeted in the overnight strike. Russia, meanwhile, has been striking Ukraine's critical infrastructure throughout the 42 months of the war. And in fact, just last Thursday itself, a sweeping attack across many regions killed 25 people. I'd like to rope you in, Mr. Sutherland, over here. This all comes as President Putin is slated to hold a bilateral meeting with Xi Jinping. This also comes amidst pressure from the United States of America upon Russia to end the war with Ukraine. Trump has been mooting a potential trilateral meeting between Zelenskyy, Putin and himself. But somehow Kremlin's response up until now has been rather cold, even though Ukraine has agreed. Do you think such a meeting could catalyze in the near future?
Well, I think we all want meetings, we all want conversations, we want to see people firing drones from both sides stop. We want the ante to come down. But as you point out, if we go back to the Alaskan meeting, there is hope. That's the first time in 4 years that a leader, the president from America, is then engaged with Putin, because it was under the Biden situation, and then after invading in February 22. What has actually been done to stop this? Immediately, there was a peace agreement on the table, but then the Western forces are turning around and saying, governments then are saying, ignore it. We can but hope. But the key thing is for some, understandably, and as much as this is a huge sort of causing a huge bone of contention, if you are wanting to bring Russia to the table, then you are going to have to up the ante in regard to the economic sanctions. You will have no option to do that unless suddenly you are then, as a Western alliance, going to say, right, we're going to go for a full-blown war here, which is the last thing that people want, even though it seems to it will cover up a load of financial crisis, etc., without sounding extremely cynical. That's one of the things that people sometimes push for, war-wise. But it's better to be talking. But are we going to bring this to everyone to the table? Just to say this, Pierre, the thing is, the Russians are turning around and saying, well, we want the Ukrainian land that we've already taken. Ukraine leader, President Zelenskyy, is turning around and saying, no, we want the land back. So there you go. You have a complete and utter stalemate on this issue, very sadly. Yeah.
All right, so with that, I would like to thank you for taking out time speaking to us on NewsX World, sharing your perspective on these very crucial developments. Viewers, this is all we have time for. We will continue our special coverage of the SCO Summit. Stay tuned for more on NewsX as we dip into a quick short break.